everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet and welcome. Today we are going to learn how to crochet these beautiful little 100% cotton face scrubbies. This is the Elizabeth Face Scrubby. It's super easy to make. It's also very quick. You can make one of these little scrubbies in about 5 minutes. And you're not going to need much yarn, only 20, maybe 30 yards of yarn to make this little scrubby, as well as a 5mm crochet hook. I'm making my face scrubbies with a 100% cotton yarn, and you can see I have a little bit of here. I believe this is the Bernat Handicrafter cotton. These ones were made with the loops and threads cotton. You can really make them in any worsted or medium yarn, cotton yarn that you have on hand. Also, as you can see here, I have added a little wrap for my face scrubbies in order to make them easy for gift giving or for packaging at a craft sale. And so along with this face scrubby pattern, if you head over to my website at richtexturescrochet.com, you'll find this free printable. I've also included it in PDF form along with the crochet pattern in my Etsy and Ravelry shops, just to make it super easy for you in your gift giving and in your market making. So I mentioned the free crochet pattern for these face scrubbies is found on my website at richtexturescrochet.com. You'll find that linked directly in the description of this video. Also down in the description you'll find direct links to my 2 crochet books available on Amazon, a collection of my favorite crochet stitches, and then as well a collection of beautiful blanket patterns. You can take a look at that down in the description. So thank you so much for joining me. While you're here, I invite you to subscribe, take a look around, and enjoy. Let's grab our hooks and yarn and get started. So these little face scrubbies are about 2.5 inches in diameter from side to side. So you're going to start by either working a magic ring, or you can chain 2 and work into the second chain from your hook. I'm just going to do my simple magic ring. All I do for my magic ring is I take my yarn, cross it over, reach through and grab a hold of the end that is attached to my ball of yarn, the working end, and then I simply insert my hook. I just pull it through just a little tiny bit, insert my hook, grab a hold of it with my other hand there, and chain 1. That's all I do for my magic ring, and I'm going to close it here in just a moment. Once you have your magic ring worked or your chain 2, you're going to work the following into either the center of the magic ring or into that second chain from your hook. You're going to work 1 cluster stitch followed by a chain stitch for a total of 8 times. To work your cluster stitch, you're going to insert your hook through the center of the ring, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook once again through the center of the ring, yarn over, draw up a loop with 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. This is sometimes referred to as the mini bean stitch or the Elizabeth stitch. You're then going to chain 1 and repeat cluster stitch into the center of your ring followed by a chain 1. You want to have a total of 8 cluster stitches and chain 1s. So I have 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more. Chain 1 for 8. You're then going to, if you're working the magic ring, simply pull it closed as tight as you can get it. and you're going to join with a slip stitch into the top of your first cluster stitch. You're then going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now for round 2, we're going to work 2 cluster stitch and chain 1s into each chain 1 space around. So right here at the start, we have our first chain 1 space. Sometimes they are a little bit harder to see, but you're going to work 2 cluster and chain 1 stitches. So cluster, chain 1, and cluster back into the same space and chain 1. Skip that next cluster stitch and into your next chain 1, work a cluster stitch, chain 1, and cluster stitch into the same space. You're going to repeat this all the way around, chain 1, then work into your next chain 1 space. Make sure you're not skipping anything, so skip the cluster, next chain 1 space, cluster stitch, chain 1, cluster stitch, chain 1, and repeat that all the way around. Once you come all the way around and you've worked 2 clusters and chain 1s in each, you're going to join with a slip stitch into the top of your first stitch. Your round 2 is going to have a total of 16 cluster stitches. I'm just going to take a moment and once again tighten up my magic ring. I'll go ahead and secure it later on. So you'll have a total of 16 cluster stitches worked around. You're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now for round 3, we're going to begin by skipping this first cluster stitch and into the next chain 1 space. So I have a cluster here, chain 1 space. You're going to work 3 cluster and chain 1 stitches. So there's 1, chain 1, then cluster, chain 1 for 2, cluster, chain 1 for 3. So 3 clusters worked all into that same space. You're then going to skip the next 2 cluster stitches and then into your next chain 1 space, repeat. Work 1 cluster, chain 1, cluster again, chain 1, 1 more cluster stitch into that chain 1 space and chain 1. Skip the next 2 cluster stitches into your next chain 1, work 3 clusters and 3 chain 1s. You're going to continue to repeat this all the way around. Once you come all the way around, at the end of round 3, you're going to join with a slip stitch into the top of that first stitch. At the end of round 3, you can then go ahead and fasten off. You'll then want to take a yarn needle and just tuck in your ends, secure that magic circle if you've worked one, but that is it. That is all there is to working this little Elizabeth Face Scrubby. Work up a few of them. They only take about 5 minutes each to make, and then again go and grab that free face scrubby wrap label if you plan on gifting them or making them for markets. And that's it. So thank you so much for joining me. While you're here again, I invite you to subscribe if you happen to make some of these. Do be sure to tag Rich Textures Crochet. I love to come by and admire your work. Until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.